Alright, what's up, PoxNora community? Bombman 007 sitting in with you on another match of PoxNora greatness. Hopefully it'll be great. We have Alkaline89 going up against Shadow 1 Luke. Fortunately, two names I can pronounce. Alkaline is playing Iron Fist Stronghold full faction and Under Depths for Shadow 1 Luke. So, Shadow and Alkaline. Going to see how this one rolls out. Starting out with a Charger Knight. Could be a variety of things. Paladins, Barbarians. Charger Knight fits both. Running the Charge 3. Heavy Charger upgrades, of course. And Block 1 for a little bit of cheapness there. And then a Conscripted Warrior. So I'm going to guess he is playing Barbarians. Let's see. Defensive stance, Cooperation, and Defender. So they removed that weird upgrade that used to pull a friendly champ back to the rune dock and put them on cooldown. But alright, so Shadow is running Lower Beast of Shoal. Could be a bleed theme here because bleed is not the greatest of themes right now. It's partially there, a little incomplete. Me and Badger Elves had quite a few conversations about that ability and that theme on the forums, and I apologize to Badger for my being a little personal about it. It was something that I played that theme and enjoyed it very much, and just felt that it's really kind of short-handed right now. But anyway, we'll see how Shadow fares with it here. Currently, he is ranked 31 limited. Alkaline is ranked 33, so pretty even match as far as rank goes. Going to charge right up and challenge that angel right off the bat. And with a block of 1, why not? Because she's got a range 1, so he knows that even with 8 AP here, she's going to have to move 1 to hit, and that will be blocked. So a pretty good move there from Alkaline, knowing the rules and utilizing his pieces. Now the Vengeant Knight, I've been hearing a lot of people talk about this guy. He's dirt cheap, 63 Nor, 47 hit points. Not the greatest of stats, but you got a block, you've got charged heal, resist physical 2, and fury. So when he's around dudes and chucking his blade at them, I mean, they're going to he's going to get a little bit heavier damage. And let's see, the attack charged 1, so he, every time he attacks, he's also going to get a charge to fuel that heal charge there. So we'll see how the Vengeant Knight does. He's going to go quickly up to contest Shadow's font there. So the Lower Beast versus a Vengeant Knight. We'll see how that plays out. And right now, Charger Knight following the angel around, giving her a hard time. He's got still 5 more turns before that thing intensifies with the full heal and a little bit better stats in the range. So we'll see if Alkaline or if Shadow keeps running the angel away from that Charger Knight. Of course, she's getting close to a hit away from dying to that Charger Knight because of his slap a tactical manual on him and some other ridiculousness, maybe even a War Chief Inauguration. Anything almost to fuel that charge 3 and the heavy charger, and up goes an angel in smoke. He can easily knock down 30 plus damage even on a bad day. So we'll see how that works out, and going to throw out a Globe of Deception. So it's a pretty heavy bleed theme for Shadow. I give him kudos for being brave enough to run it, even though it doesn't quite work the way it should. It's lacking some mobility and some other things to really make the theme kick, in my opinion. A lot of folks might disagree, but that's their right and mine, so we'll keep it at that. Bloodbow Infantry right out of the Ronin expansion, and this thing took a quick nerf. They chopped its ability some, lowered its damage and hit points, and kept it inside of a bleed theme. So we'll see. You know, but that Nora cost is still so darn cheap. I mean, even with ammunition too, it's going to be able to make 4 shots before it loses its range. But still, I mean, piece is just solid. You look at it, and I mean, just, you know, pretty nice. Fearsome hunter, so when it does destroy something, enemy champions within 6 spaces are frightened. So that's you know, a situational build at best, kind of on the weaker end in my opinion. On the other hand, we've got Renegade coming out, 54 Nora for 48 hit points, multi-attack 2, Conqueror Pillage, and he's getting that because of the brutality as long as he's within 2 spaces of or 3 spaces of a champ that shares a race with him. He's going to pick up multi-attack 2, so why not? He is faithless, don't have any spell presence, but who gives a rip? I mean, he's 54 stinking Nora for 48 hit points, very efficient. That is the current state of PoxNora, by the way. Low cost, highly efficient champs is really dominating the meta right now. So if you want to know what is the best playable things, look for dirt cheap and a lot of hit points. That really seems to be the theme. The War Chief, the Wild Chieftain, is the he does have War Chief Blood Clan, but the Wild Chief is the big instigator for the Barbarians with his Incite Rage. They pick up Berserker 3 for 5 turns, and they recover 5 AP initially. So, you know, that really makes for a ton of movement and stuff. You're adding +4 damage, +2 speed to that stuff, and then, you know, if you combine Incite Rage with gosh, man, any piece that has Unstoppable, such as any of the War Chiefs from the Stone Clan, they can pick up Toughness and Unstoppable. So Zedon and Bastion, those guys are just absolutely beast with Incite Rage, because they have the Unstoppable. They don't lose all their AP as a result of being careless, you know. So it's just a nasty combo, and actually make the theme work pretty well. The lower beast has broken through the Vengeant Knight's block here. He'll be able to block again next turn, but for right now he's going to get a double tap from the lower beast. And unfortunately for Vengeant Knight 2, he no physical damage there. It's all psychic, so he's taking 100% minus his defense there. So 15 minus 2 is a whole bunch. Won't be lasting long in that defensive position, but let's see here. The Angel's intensified in the meantime, and gah! Nasty, dude. I mean, 22 damage, 1 to 3 range, bleed, rend, of course, which is every piece in UD has rend. Escalation. I mean, dude, you have to, I don't know, you need to get that thing off the board. That thing is a beast once she intensifies. And Conscripted Warrior is going to be begging for Uncle here in a minute. The good news about this upper font is the Vengeant Knight's going to get his block back, so he's blocked. Lower beast won't be able to do any damage to him next turn, so that font will stay contested for a little bit longer. Let's see how many charges he got. He burnt both of his charges, so can't heal. And the great thing about Shadow's positioning here is that he can go over here and tap that Vengeant Knight right now with that Blood Bow. So we'll see if he wants to try to get that thing off the board and maybe a turn after next. Well, in the meantime, here is Alkaline going to work on the Shoal Magus, and well, he can certainly finish him. Let's see, in a variety of ways here, maybe. 12, 13 damage from the Renegade. He's going to go ahead and give him a love tap here. He's got Resolute up, so they've cast spell, and I'm trying to figure out how that Angel... Let me see. You guys have to forgive me. There's a ton of Oh, I think I know what he done. He cast, yeah. He cast that, divine, oh gosh darn, Divinity's Touch on Angel of Pain to basically redeploy it in the closest, it removes it from play and redeploys it as if it had been cast from the rune dock back into play at the nearest font zone. So that's what he's done to reset that angel. It comes back out awestruck, you know. But see, here's the thing. It's actually a decent move because it removes all that damage that that he had, and resets him. It's no longer intensified. It's got a re-intensify. It was at 20-something damage. Now it's back to 14 because it's awestruck right now. So you know, pretty nifty move. And we're seeing the Shoal Mages do his classic recharge. You know, the whole blood magic thing. Whatever. I'm just not a fan. Sorry, not one of my more favorite moves, but it is what it is, I suppose. If that's about the only stinking synergy that UD has, that's or the best ability that blood themes have right now, in my opinion. It's just not. I don't know. It's just not my favorite. So, you know, whatever. Blood magic him to death. That's fine. I mean, you know, he was able to do pretty good amounts of damage because it is loss of life. So, you know, and it healed all the way back to full. I mean, that's pretty cool, I guess. You know, with the perseverance there. You know, you think you got it dead. It's down to 1. The bad thing is, you know, the general rule for underdepths always is that if you do not kill it and you leave a UD piece at 1 hit point, it's going to have a few things happen the next turn. It's either A, going to heal itself completely back up, which is only in the case of the Shoal Mages. Most of the time, it's either going to be sacrificed or it's going to be retributioned. And, you know, that's perseverance. You got to have a counter for that. You know, I know it's difficult with all types of you know, classes and things, but you know, man, having your auras around, having an equipment that'll drain their life or something is a great idea because man, you just never know when you're gonna run into perseverance. It's not overly powerful. I mean, it is, but I mean, there's a lot of counters to it. You know, Sunderlands has Hive. There's a lot of ways to counter perseverance. But the problem is, especially in the Shoal Mages, is perseverance. If you can't counter that thing, I mean, it's coming right back at you, and you know it's going to be full life. So I mean, you know, just the way it works. And right now, this has turned out very interesting. The Vengeant Knight is back nearly to full life. He casts Mind Slicer Boomerang. Wow. Holy smokes. And then apparently the, I guess it's the Mind Slicer that gives it defenseless. Is that right? Is that right? Is that right? Yeah, defenseless. If 5 or more champs damage this way, so good gosh! Mama! Help me, I'm dying! Okay. Why would you not? I mean, goes for the kill there. That's great, but he's. Why would you not go ahead and kill off the Vengeant Knight? Go ahead and establish that font there. Of course, right now Shadow has really got Alkaline on the run here, and well, speaking of the devil, Shadow's got Alkaline looking for the surrender button. He coughs it up, so Bleed wins the day. So who am I? Bleed for the win. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Quick match day. We will see you next video.